So we're talking about I can't and how the thinking error or the rational thinking error of I can't, how to have you thinking. So we know that I can't means making excuses for not doing something or justifying giving up on a difficult task. Giving up on a difficult task. Right? And this is most definitely a roadblock. Most definitely a roadblock. The next one is blaming. Blaming. Number 3. Holding others accountable for your mistakes or mishaps. Holding others accountable for your mistakes or mishaps. But not yourself. How many times do we find ourselves, matter of fact, let me add this right here, and not your, make sure y'all add and not yourself. Right? So how many times do we struggle right here with this rational thinking error? A lot, right?
That's probably one.
How do you think you struggle with it?
Come on, me?
Yeah. I mean, who I'm looking at? Look, I'm talking to you. I'm looking at you, and I'm talking to Isaiah.
I'm about to say, I didn't know if you were talking about like for specific, like
yeah,
like
but
me specific.
blaming. How often do we find ourselves doing that?
Half the people in life make mistakes because they blame somebody.
It's common. When we kids, one time we do something that ain't right, mom or dad get a hold of us and say, "Boy, did you go in that cookie jar?" Nah. Junebug told me to do it. When you were the one that actually went in the cookie jar yourself. How many times have we found ourselves blaming other people for our mishaps? Or for the things that we get into?
I don't know. If I'm caught, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, this is what we do. It's a common thing in the streets. That's what everybody do. Everybody blame everybody else. It's never my fault. It's not my fault for anything I do. I don't care what it was. When I was out in the streets, it was never my fault. It was always somebody else's fault. And anybody I can blame for my own mishaps. But why you ain't go to work? I didn't get a ride. My car broke down. But I just seen you come from the store with a car. It was just out of gas. I went and got some gas. Somebody else asked you, why you ain't go to work? I just didn't feel like going. In so many words, that's the truth. Just didn't feel like going in so many words. That way you ain't had to cast blame on anybody else. Why we just can't say, I just did not feel like going to work? Why when things happen, why we just can't say, hey, that's my bad? Why we just can't tell the truth?
People scared of the consequences.
Sometimes they're not even consequences. It be the smallest things that we just point finger at. And point finger at people. To blame others. Blaming others. holding others accountable for your mistakes. Okay, my lights just got cut off. Why did my light get cut off?
You pay your light bill.
Because you ain't pay your light bill. But you working. So what's the problem with that?
I always messed up.
You messed the money up, right?
I know people like this.
Yeah, you wanted to do things to feel good.
Yep.
We like the pleasure.
Yep.
We like to buffet the body. To feel good. Felt so good that you spent all your money and you didn't realize that Tuesday you don't got the disconnection bill knowing they gonna cut your lights off Tuesday. And this is what we do. We take chances in the community. That's a good thing. But we take chances in our community. We take these chances because we want to, we'll take the responsibility and put it on somebody else to make ourselves feel okay. Yeah, my lights are not cut on, but the reason why my lights got cut off, and the reason why, because everybody didn't have their money. Well, the truth of the matter is everybody had the money, you just didn't have your money. You just don't want to tell nobody that you didn't have your part of the money and you was the reason why everybody's sitting in the lights now. You're the reason why everybody burning candles. You want to cast blame on somebody else. Why you car out of gas? Man, I let my girl drive the car, man, she done drove all the gas out of the car. When the truth of the matter is, she the only one putting gas in the car anyway. You ain't putting no gas in that car. Y'all know you ain't putting no gas in the car. That's how we do. That's how we do. That's just our realities. But what we do is pass blame. That's what I used to do all the time. Oh, man, I was good at that. Car ran out of gas. Oh, man, something wrong with the car. I don't know what it is. Well, you know you're out of gas, right? Oh, man. She done ran all the gas out the car. To make myself look good. Your grades getting low in school. Why your grades getting low in school? You ain't doing your homework. You ain't taking this time to study. Oh man, my teacher don't like me. That's the reason why my grades are low. She don't like me. She keep giving me bad grades. So, you mean tell me the next teacher you used to get in your other class, they don't like you either?
I don't need to be a teacher. Y'all say that like it's
You see what I'm saying? They don't like you either.
They say it like it's funny. I do that too though. I ain't gonna lie.
You see what I'm saying? But a lot of times, what word we just learned? We be what? We be awfulizing. Because sometimes you can put in your mind that you done told yourself, you don't blame somebody for so long. You've been blaming the teachers for so long when it's not even their problem. They're not the reason why your grades are low. Now you don't awfulize so much, you really think in your mind that it's the teachers why you're not making good grades. Well, the truth of the matter is, the reason why you're not making good grades is because you're not applying. You're not doing your homework. You're not being an active listener. You're not giving feedback when they asking questions. And your grades are falling because you're not paying attention in class. And you can never learn anything if you don't pay attention. If you don't pay attention. So blaming. Let me get some pointers on that. Finding fault with other people or things. Finding fault with other people or things. Right? Not taking personal responsibility for your actions when bad things happen to you. You wrecked the car. Why you wrecked the car? Man, this guy was driving crazy. He was driving real crazy. He just came out of nowhere and hit me. But the truth of the matter is you ran a red light. You didn't stop at the red light. And most time, when people get in accidents, the majority of the time when they're thinking, when they're exercising rational thinking errors, what happens is they use this right here, this thinking error. They blame other people for their mishaps. You know the reason why you got in that wreck was because you was speeding. It wasn't because the person, their light was green and they did what they supposed to do. If you would have stopped your car or had time to stop the car or wasn't going so fast that you could stop, that you couldn't stop the car, then you wouldn't have never had no red. But we want to just pass blame on other folk. We do this all the time. Even in the system, I see. Man, why you here? Oh, man, the police didn't like me. Okay. So, you used that the first time you came to jail. Mm-hmm. What happened the second time? Oh, man, it was another police that didn't like me. Nah. You tell the truth. You broke the law. You were selling drugs and you got caught. You did the same thing last time. You were selling drugs. Obviously, you're not good at it. And you got caught. Anything you do on the street, you'll never be good at it because eventually you're going to get caught. Eventually. And 9 times out of 10, the best criminal, he gets caught. He incriminates himself. Always. You always cheat. There's no wins on the streets. There's no wins, none whatsoever. So some more blaming or excuses that you use, pointing the finger at others for things within your control. Pointing the blame at others for things within your control. We talked about the gas. Yeah, it ain't no gas in the car. She been going back and forth to work, driving all the gas out the car. Well, the truth of the matter is, you the one that been, when she get off work, you take the car at nighttime and bring it back in the morning, then she ain't got no gas to get to work. But you pointing finger at her. Use to sidestep personal responsibility. Woo! Use to sidestep personal responsibility. Blaming. Man, I'm not going to do this because this happened. I'm not going to do that because if I do that, then this might happen. I got to see my probation officer. He don't like me anyway. I got to take a urinalysis. I ain't paying my restitution. So, I might as well go out and smoke me a blunt. He gonna lock me up anyway. These excuses we use. I gotta go to court. Man, shoot. I done been in trouble before for the same thing. They gotta catch me when they catch me. Now you don't go to court. And it be for something simple. And then you find you get in trouble for something else. You can't even get out on bond because you don't ran the first time when you was out. Y'all see how eluding responsibility, how it makes your situations worse. It makes it worse than it normally would be. Use to transfer responsibility for some type of inappropriate thought or behavior. Use to transfer responsibility for some type of inappropriate thought or behavior. This is a good one right here. Thought or behavior. Man, that work hard in there, man. Shoot, the only way I'm gonna be able to do that, I gotta go smoke me a blunt. And I can do it then. So now, the thought, which is the roadblock told you that the work is too hard, you're not going to be able to do it. You can't think. You can't think without smoking a blunt. So you go smoke a blunt and you feel that it has this superpowers to make you think. You put in your mind that smoking that blunt would allow you to do that work. When in all reality, when you smoke the blunt, now you're ready to go to sleep, or you're tired, or you're so high you can't even concentrate on the work that you say you were going to go smoke the blunt to do. You see how we deceive ourselves? And we use that. We transfer that inappropriate behavior and we place blame on the work, saying that the work is too hard. But if I just smoke a blunt, then the work will become easier for me. and I can, you know, put myself in a comfortable position to do my work, because it has these, in so many words, what you're saying and what you're telling me is that it has these magical powers. Come in. It has these magical powers. And with these magical powers, it's going to allow you, how you doing? How you doing? All right. It's going to allow you to fulfill what you're supposed to be doing. And guess what? You're passing the blame on that. You're passing the blame. So it's...
Can I disturb you for one
Yes,
second?
you sure
I just
can.
want to introduce you to
Okay.
Members
Hi,
of
sorry to
OIC.
interrupt.
Hello.
Yeah, Philly.
How you doing?
good to
Okay,
meet you.
nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Corey.
Corey. Okay, then
Nice
sir.
to meet you, John.
This is from your book, yeah?
Yes, yes it is. Yes it is.
Yeah,
What a
it's
great
good.
hand.
This is
great.
Isaiah.
That's Isaiah.
That's Kobe.
Isaiah.
How you doing?
Hello.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, today we're talking about rational thinking errors. And we went over orphalizing.
So real, yeah.
I can't.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're talking about blaming. How we use blaming as an excuse.
Yeah.
And how it also can be a criminal thinking error
Mm.
if you exercise them too much. So
Amazing.
really been, you know, putting in
Yeah.
a lot, and it's really been learning.
Amazing.
Really been
Appreciate it.
learning.
Appreciate it.
You're doing
Yeah.
this at Rocky Mount too, right?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. Yes.
Like once a week, or how do you
I used to do it
switch
on
up?
the Zoom. They get ready to start it
Oh,
back,
okay.
but I had a 5-week class with them on
Right,
Zoom
right.
on Mondays and Wednesdays.
Awesome.
But I finished.
You finished
Yeah,
that.
it was a success too.
Awesome. Great work.
Yes, most definitely.
We're so excited to
Yeah.
have you.
Thank you. All right. Appreciate it. Nice meeting y'all, and look forward to seeing y'all.
Good
Okay.
luck, y'all.
Okay. Thank you, man. Okay, so now accountability for your mistakes. Praise God. Give him the glory. Accountable for your mistakes or mishaps,
So where they come from?
and not yourself. Philadelphia.
They did?
Yeah.
Just to come see us?
Yeah.
Man.
All right. So, see y'all learning, and it makes a difference. Y'all make a difference. Don't ever think you don't make a difference. I don't care if it's just 2 of y'all in this class. To me, it's like 1,000 people in here, 1,000 young men that need this. You see what I'm saying? Because I want to see y'all succeed. Next, and now this is powerful right here. Loaded words. Loaded words. What is a loaded word? Loaded word. Man, we use this all the time. A loaded word. Purposely using words or phrases to put others down. Black community. We always using crazy words to put people down. One of the common words we hear is the word what? The word what we use?
Well, to my racist nigga. What we
Yeah, that's what we use. I mean, let's be straight up about it. We use it and we say N-word. I don't know why people, you know, the N-word. Nah, you might as well say it. Because everybody else be saying, it's the N-word. Nigga.
Yeah, that's my nigga.
You see what I'm saying? But this is a word that is basically used when it was used as a word that was to put a set of, or a group of people down. Now we're using it and feel like we're pulling people up when really it's really still being used for the purpose it's being used. It was used for in the first place. It's to pull you down. It don't even sound right when you say it. I don't care how you use it. It don't even say right. It don't even sound right, excuse me. It don't even sound right when you're using it. You know why I don't? You hear it in the rap songs, but when some people hear it, they're unconsciously saying it. And if they don't know history, it doesn't mean anything to them because you don't know history. You don't know what the word was used for. You see what I'm saying? So it has no effect on you. It has no effect, none whatsoever. But if you know what the word means, then it becomes a lie. Just like if I told you not to go across the street. Before I told you that, you was going across the street all the time. I tell you, look, Kobe, don't go across that street. There's going to be consequences of you going across that street. Now, you know that it's forbidden for you to go across that street. It means something to you now because I have instructed you not to go across the street. But had I never told you that, it would be nothing. But in all actuality, I'm telling you, don't go across that street because it's a whole bunch of snakes over there. And you run over there and run across the street and get bit all up. You see what I'm saying? This is a good example. When somebody telling you to stay out the streets, stay out the streets. And 9 times out of 10, you can't say, I didn't know this was going to happen. Man, we know these things going to happen in the streets. We know they're going to happen. We know they're going to happen because we see them happen every day. We see people dying every day. We see people going to jail every day. We see people getting hurt every day. All in the name of street life. All in the name. So loaded words. Let's get some definitions for loaded words. When you use loaded words in your self-talk, you are using profane, offensive words to express your anger at someone or something. Using curse words, offensive words to express your anger at something or someone. Using specific words that are disrespectful to another person's race or ethnic group. Being disrespectful to someone in order to make yourself seem more important. And negatively categorizing people. We good for that. Y'all know we'll categorize a group of people and talk junk about them. We talk about Chinese, but we eat all their food. Am I lying? Am I lying?
No.
That's what we do. We'll talk about a group of people that we deal with each and every day. Like it's nothing. And sometimes we only do it around people that do it. Any other time you wouldn't even do it. You know, we talked about influences and how peers would allow us to act a certain way that we normally wouldn't act. Using profane, offensive words to express your anger at someone or something. All right? Using specific words that are disrespectful to another person's race or ethnic group. Have y'all done that before?
Joking turn, yeah.
Joking turn?
Yeah.
Where you pick it up from?
TV.
TV.
Wetback.
See?
When I say TV, wetback.
Yeah. So if your girl was a
You don't even know what a wetback is.
Yeah, Mexican. They say
Oh,
Mexican.
you know what it is? Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
You
of
know what
course.
it is.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah,
know why they call it
yeah.
that. Because they used to go.
But
they had to cross the river
that's
and
a
go,
term
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
a term that is used, but
Yeah.
it's not used. It shouldn't be used in that form
No,
of
it
fashion.
shouldn't at all.
You know, because the same way, it's just like you calling somebody a nigga.
Yep, pretty much.
Same thing. So if they hear that and get offended, of course they got every right to be offended.
Yeah.
Right?
Especially if you know why you saying it. That's what you know why you saying it.
You see what I'm saying? Especially when you know why you're saying it.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, we know why we say what we say.
Mm-hmm.
We just don't say stuff to be saying it. But sometimes we do say stuff and be like, man, I should have said that. It just came out wrong. That's just showing you that your mind is moving faster than your mouth.
So what? I was at work one day at Olive Garden. I guess they were training a bunch of new people.
Oh,
There was a bunch of people in there.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, boy, we patting this bus like Mexicans. I said, we patting her like a bus with Mexicans right now.
Mm-hmm.
There was a Mexican girl right there beside me. She looked at me like, I know you did.
You see what I'm
And she
saying?
kept on walking like,
That's what happens. You know, when we start categorizing people. But I meant to say that your mouth is moving faster than your mind. That's what I meant to say. So we know what loaded words is. We use loaded words all day through our community to tear each other down. Oh, you know such and such, old meatloaf head rascal. We even give our kids names that are not even proper names. Name our kids after animals,
I know.
after liquor. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. I mean,
I know, I got a cousin.
Y'all know I'm telling the truth. I mean,
They call my cousin Squirrel Ball.
yeah, you see what I'm saying?
I only know it like.
You know, I don't know if y'all ever met somebody named Budweiser.
He got to be a drum. He got to be a drum.
I'm just saying, just in general, this is what we do. We use a lot of words and we we grasp them, we hold on to them, and we give them to other folk. Okay, so another rational thinking error is the word should. Let me put the definition down for the loaded word first. Using profane or offensive words. Profane. I'm not doing about it. Never mind. All right. Using profane or offensive words. Right? To express your anger. To express your anger. Or to put down someone. Right? So number 5 is the word should. How many times did we say that? Isaiah. The word should.
We say it all the time.
All right. So it's also a feeling. It's not only a thinking error, but it's a feeling. Because you feel that this person should act a certain way. You know, we all feel like that way. We feel that way. We feel that other people to appease the way that we feel. You know? If somebody come in here and they have 20 pieces of chicken and you hungry and they just sitting there eating, and you look at them, the first thing you're going to say, man, that's a stingy brother right there.
Oh, no, I'm gonna have a problem. We're gonna be fighting.
You see what I'm saying? But is that right?
Yeah.
Is it right? Why is it right? Tell me why you think it's right. Tell me why you think it's right. Because you feel that they should give you a couple of pieces of their chicken that they paid for. And that's the same way that the brother, listen, that's the same way that on the street, when somebody pulling up in a car something that they bought and paid with their hard-earned money, and they pulling out their money, they feel that you should have a piece of that money.
No, I'm gonna hit you like they teach you in class. If you're gonna go somewhere where there's a bunch of people, if you don't feel like sharing, don't bring it out. If you don't think you should share,
But see, everybody don't feel that way. They'll do their Isaiah. Some people are gonna eat right in your face, man.
I can't do that. I can't mess with you.
Some people will eat right in your face.
I bought boys meals and they be sitting on their.
But that's what I'm saying. That's your expectations of what you do for folk. You feel that that's what people should do back for you. But in the real world, people don't do that.
I know that. Of course, that.
People don't do that. You got some people, especially, man, listen, in prison, if you think everybody gonna give you something that they got, you got another thing coming.
Man, I watched that.
Them brothers, man, they can go and get 2, 3 big bags of stuff and walk right past you, and you ain't going to commissary. I ain't been to commissary. They gonna walk right past you, eat Swiss rolls,
I know.
eat Little Debbie cakes, soups, sodas, honey buns, coffee, everything right in front of you, like it don't even exist.
I don't advise you to be taking
Don't
nothing
even
somebody give you in jail. All right, so I don't think I advise you to do that. Even if he do come up to you friendly and asking you to take it, I don't advise you to do that.
But it's all about how you walk. You see what I'm saying?
I ain't taking.
Because on the strength, that's what you will say. But when you in there, you know somebody. Everybody knows somebody while they in there.
I know you owe
You
them
can't say you gonna go in there and somebody get you and you want a suit. Nah, don't. Nah, I might have to pay it back. Nah, it ain't like that. But that's good. You keep that frame of mind. That's good. That's good. Because you don't borrow from, especially in jail.
I watch 60 Days.
And I don't want you to go to jail.
I be watching that, bro. I
Yeah,
watch stuff like that. That's why I'm in jail now.
That's good. That's good. And that's why you're taking this class and make sure.
I'm about to say crap.
All right. So, should. Tell me some things you think people should do. Isaiah?
People should go to work.
People should go to work? Okay, that's true. That's real talk. Pertaining to you, though, what you think people should do in your arena? In your house, what you think people should do?
Go to work too.
Go to work, yeah.
Go to work. Do what you gotta do, take care of your kids.
Do you expect for your girl to listen to you?
Yeah,
Do you feel that's what she should do?
yeah, we staying together.
If y'all stay together.
Right.
What if it just be one of them days that she just don't feel like being bothered?
But then you ain't gotta be bothered. I don't wanna be bothered.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you mean tell me you ain't gonna get mad and get upset because of that?
You get mad, I'm gonna say you don't wanna be bothered. Alright? I'm gonna go about my way.
You gonna go about your way. What about you, Cole?
Make it an issue.
Yeah, okay
You don't
then.
wanna be
So you
bothered.
say you ain't gonna make it an issue when your girl don't want to talk to you and she got some things going on in her mind.
I'm gonna ask her what's going on. If she says she don't wanna be bothered, I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna listen. I'm
Okay,
gonna
then.
leave her alone.
So, have you ever got upset?
yeah, but see, it ain't
Why did you get
easy to
upset?
Get upset.
Tell me one of the reasons why you got upset.
Cause I'm like, oh, what's wrong with you? She like, she just a little attitude. Every time I figure out what's going on,
Yeah.
she just got an attitude. So whole time I'm getting mad and upset for nothing. Just cause her action, her attitude, when I can't control that.
Yeah.
So I just let her do her thing.
Oh,
and
God. You can't win.
That's
At
right.
the end of the day,
Now you
it
can't
ain't
control it.
changing.
You can't control it. But we do feel like they should act another way, right?
Right.
Yeah. Fair point.
This is what I'm talking about.
Right.
What people should be doing. Like, if I'm up here yelling or singing a song, I'm doing my thing. You might look at me, man, you shouldn't even be doing that. Well, why I can't do it? Because we in OIC, man, you can't do that.
You having fun. You enjoying yourself.
You see what I'm saying? But some people
Don't think like that.
don't think like that.
People judgmental. That's what they do.
People grow up a certain way. They do things in a certain manner. I seen people when they cooking stuff, they be like, yo, you shouldn't put no onions in there. Wait, I've been cooking with onions for years. Well, the way I learned, we ain't never use no onions in no potato salad.
Well, here we go. I'm gonna teach you something. My grandma taught me again. When somebody's in the kitchen cooking, everybody else should be sitting down somewhere.
All right. That's a
strong
good
movement. That's strong
prime
movement.
example.
Boy, I hate when people in the kitchen when I cook.
Now you see what I'm saying? That's traditional. That would work in her family.
Yeah.
Everybody should be sitting down. Nobody should be going in the refrigerator. Nobody should be coming in the kitchen until I get through cooking.
Pretty much.
So now you in prison in the living room. Can't even go get up and get you a cup of water until that meal is done. And then you got some people that say, when they give you a plate, they feel that you should eat everything on the plate.
I do too though.
You see what I'm saying?
I like it with chicken now. I don't like sitting there watching. I cook a whole bunch of chicken. If you one of the people that's gonna sit there and just